frequency. You gotta ask them, number one, the professionalism of the manufacturer. Are they specialized in making this device? Or are they just another electrical equipment company and they start to make profit out of this? Locate them. You buy online, you buy from there, you don't know. We can show you exactly where and the history of the company itself and who is the inventor and the scientist behind this device. You got to have someone who create this, right? And number four, do they have all the documentation to back all their statement? So with here, we know that Dishang, they have been specialized and doing it all the way since May 2015. We are talking about more than 10 years. There's no more trial and error. We are talking about new models, new technology. We are being relevant. We got to keep up with the Jonases because what is modern today is obsolete tomorrow. June, right? So basically, this is what he is doing it. Remember, the China government tend to make sure that it is good. I want to highlight on this is very important. We utilize a technology that involves mixing selected minerals, trace minerals and crystals, subjecting them to a temperature of 1,800 degrees Celsius. These high temperature fusion results in a unified material that would last forever. So the moment you have your eye therapy device, from day one you're using it, and I've been using it for the past 3 years, the quality is just like it's coming out from the showroom. It doesn't wane down on its efficacy. That is why it has to be plugged in. You can't use with a power bank. So what you have here, the only thing you got to be careful, don't drop it because when the crystal shattered, there's no more efficacy to it. You got to replace the crystal. Right? So now you are time. Is a lifetime device that the entire family could benefit out of it. And I want to highlight how it is being done because this will set us apart from all the others copycats or imitation, right? The advanced process, the heat resistance at 1,800 degrees, and it has been refined for 12 days. So it's not just simply passing through the heat and let it cool down. That is why it could consistently maintain the same efficacy from day one till the last time that you switch it on. Okay, so this is the crystal. And they only supply it to 2 clients. Number one is Price International. Second is the military. The Navy is using it. Now the aerospace of China are using it because of its reliability. Right? So what's more important, right? I want to read it out so that everybody knows why he did this, the history of it. I will give also this to all of you. Okay, but it's important because we want to separate between device and gadget. Let me just read it out if it's too far from you. Personal tragedy. They have gone through that. Determination and scientific curiosity. The inspiration and motivation. In 2006, a senior scientist deeply affected by the loss of his wife to cancer, Professor Yang Wenjun, wife, right? His late wife, became determined to find a solution that could help others avoid the same fate. The couple had shared a loving relationship, and her battle with tumor drove him to explore ways to defeat cancer. So it becomes what? It becomes a calling now. Technology aiming to develop something that could have therapeutic benefit. Their initial focus was on understanding and harnessing frequency for medical application. Young was in 2014. The senior scientist's efforts culminated in the founding of Dishang, a company dedicated to advancing this research and fancy, right? The breakthrough with the terahertz frequency. In 2014, the team began with terahertz frequency. However, Yang Wenjun joined the research and discovered that optical quartz crystal combined with specific minerals could stabilize the terahertz frequency that they achieved a breakthrough. That was a breakthrough. So he was being called upon, he was being summoned out of the 1 billion population in China. And the advanced crystal technology, the key to stabilizing the terahertz frequency was the use of a crystal made from optical quartz and carefully balanced combination of minerals. This is very precise. This crystal is manufactured using advanced melting technology, which includes the incorporation of silicon into the tube, generating stable terahertz frequency. So it's not just a simple glass. The manufacturing highlighting the advanced nature of the materials and methods involved. So what we have in that crystal, hey, it's just not an ordinary crystal. It's been used in aerospace as well. Right? So here's the continuous mission. The device emits terahertz frequency even when not switched on. This is something new to me. Wow. Even you do with comfort in mind, because it doesn't have an after effect of something that is not what it's supposed to be, right? So there's no such thing as over terahertz. I'm going to do that. I'm going to show proof to you. Yeah. And generation of terahertz frequency. The device generates terahertz frequency using optical crystal fused with hundreds of minerals, heated in a highly advanced furnace at 1,800 degrees Celsius. This process involves a photovoltaic system that uses high-quality silicon to generate the terahertz frequency. Tube that emits terahertz frequency. This tube is made from a combination of optical quartz crystal and specific minerals perfected over years of research by Professor Yang Wen-jun. That's why in third model there is an improvement. Yeah? So the crystal is crushed into powder, melted, and then formed into the...
What minerals you use in it?
Oh, there's more than 100 minerals. So I'm not going to go into the detail into it, but I'll just give you in that, right? So I'm going to do that. I said again, it's going to be rocket science. But we want to make it so simplified that everybody can use it without any of the effects. But you can see him. Do you want to see him in person?
Yeah.
Because he flew to Philippines and met with them, right? So when we have big enough group in Europe, definitely Thrive International will be more than happy to present it just like